Our Sunday morning slot together for my early birds. We have the Black Friday before Black Friday sale going on. So there's 5 easy pays on everything on air and online today, including this guy right here from WORX. This is the 4-volt lithium screwdriver. It comes with a case that includes 26 pieces, 26 little bits to put on the end. So you are going to have the correct size, whether it's a Phillips or a flathead or a little square head or the ones that are the hexagon shape or the ones that have a star shape. There's screws and things out there of all shapes and sizes, and you're going to be covered with this WORX screwdriver. If you are the DIY person in your house, my husband and I would fight over this at my house. This would be like a his and hers gift. So who on your list would absolutely love this screwdriver? Give us a call. Howard Irvine standing by to tell us all about it. Good morning, Howard. How are you?
Good morning, Carolyn. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great. I love this thing. Already ordered it. This is so great. I am so tired of trying to go through the toolbox, which, by the way, things tend to walk away from the toolbox and then they end up in the junk drawer or who knows where at the, in the basement someplace, and I can never find the screwdriver that I need if I'm putting on new license plates or tightening something up. I can't ever find the flathead, or if I need a Phillips head, I can't ever find it. So now it's in its own little case. It's got all the different heads you could possibly need, and you'll never lose them. So tell us all about this one.
Well, I really love the fact that it's in a case, and we'll talk about that. But the screwdriver itself is just a wonderful tool. It weighs less than 10 ounces. It has the LED lights on the front. Every bit is held in magnetically. It's very easy to use, intuitive. You have 2 arrows on this little rocker switch. Push the down arrow, push the screw in. Push the up arrow, it takes the screw out. And the only other button is a little one on the back that controls the torque level. There's 3 levels of torque, and there's little green bars. And I leave mine on the lowest. That way I'm never overpowering the screw in something delicate, but if it stops, then I can turn the torque up. Recharging it. This is a lithium ion battery in there. So when it's charged up, it's going to last a year in your drawer, in your toolbox. Charging it is easy. This is my first and still only tool that charges via USB. So USB-C here, and then the other end of the cord is USB, and you can use the cord that's included in the toolbox or any other USB to USB-C cord. That lets me charge it at my desk, in my car, all over the house. I have more USB outlets than I have regular outlets now.
I love it. Howard, while we're doing this close-up, let's take a little tour of what we're looking at here. So this is screwing it down. This is unscrewing it, right? Depending on which way you're going.
The arrow is the way you're going to put the screw in. So the down arrow, you have it upside down.
I do. I'm sorry. Yes, because normally you would hold it this way, right? Sorry.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So that button puts the screw in, and then the one that goes up takes the screw out. It's easy. And then at the very top is that torque setting, which doubles as a charge meter. When you have it plugged in and charging, that's going to show you how full the charge is. By pressing that, you'll see it light up, and you can see you have it on the maximum torque. So press it again while it's lit, and it'll go down to 2 and then down to 1. I leave it at 1, and that way I'm never overpowering the screws. And if it doesn't go all the way in, like if you're putting a screw into wood that has no hole drilled, you might need to turn that torque up. But the rest of the time, you're not over-torquing things.
Yeah. So a lot of people are buying more than one of these. Let's talk about everything that comes in the case, Howard, because you get a lot, along with the screwdriver itself. Let's talk about all these various little types of heads that come with it.
Yes. Well, the great thing is they're color-coded. So you have them all in alignment there. The 2 green ones are Posi-Drive, probably the most uncommon screw. It's a combination of the Phillips and the square. All of the blue ones are the Phillips, and you've got all different sizes there. So you'll be able to do that battery compartment on the Toys at Christmas with the tiny one, and even the giant one on all the way on the one end there. And then the number 2 is the most common. That one you're also getting that extended bit with the number 2. Then the red ones are the slotted, which is the standard old-fashioned. And then the yellows are the Torques. Some people call them star.
Like little stars.
And then behind that is the black ones, which are the hex. Some people call them Allen. And then you've got the squares. All of these are becoming very common. In the old days, you could get by with just having a slotted and a Phillips in your kitchen drawer, in your toolbox. That just doesn't cut it. None of these screws I can do with a Phillips or a slotted. They all require something else. The square is very common in construction and even assembling. The Torques is very common in automotive. The Phillips is certainly still probably the most common that you're going to come across, and it's all over the house. It even comes with an extender so that you can put that in, and it's all held in magnetically, and then you can get hard to reach things. Like deep down in, I'm going to put a Phillips head in here to tighten this loose doorknob. The loose doorknob's there, and it can be hard to get something in, but with this, and again, I just press the down button, and it tightens it up. I can press the up button, and it removes it. It's that simple, and it has the 2 LED lights, so you're able to see exactly what you're doing, and that comes in very handy too. Again, charging is right in the back with the USB.
Yeah.
Just lift that cover, plug it in, and it charges right up.
So I also want everybody to see there's lights on the front.
Yes.
So
2 LED lights.
So if you are trying to get into a little dark corner or you don't have enough light to see what you're doing, you will have plenty of light now as well. So it's going to shine right down on wherever you're screwing something in. Howard, show us how to take the pieces in and out, the tips.
Yep, they're all held in magnetically. So here's the extender. I put that in, and it's held in magnetically. And I can fit whatever bit I want in there. Like there, I put a number 2 square in, and I'm able to do the screw. So I can reach down in or get a little more clearance. And then when you want to take it out, again, you just pull it, the magnet releases, and you're ready to go. You can put the bit in and have it a little shorter.
If I don't need the extender, I don't need it.
Right.
I can use it with or without the extender. So.
Correct.
So there's the extender in, and it's all magnetic. I can then interchange the little tips here, and then they go right back into my storage box right here.
The toolbox is so handy. That's probably my favorite feature, even though it's a great screwdriver. I love having the toolbox because if you just bought a cordless screwdriver, and then you bought some accessory bits, they'll get lost. They won't be with it. This holds everything. It holds the extension. It holds the extended bit, all 24 of these 1-inch bits, the charging cord, and the tool. And a nice lid closed. It's in the kitchen drawer. It's in the workshop toolbox.
Everything's in there.
Everything is there. So when you need it, it's not lost. It is just right there.
This is what's in there. Isn't that great? We have 1,500 of these already ordered today. This is very, very popular. This is such a great solution to and losing the screwdriver, never having the right one that you need. It's like you just hit, my husband calls it hitting the wall. You're on a roll, you're fixing stuff, and then you hit the wall because you can't find the right screwdriver. So, Howard, thank you so much for being on the show this morning.
Carolyn.
Over 10,000 of these sold prior to today, a ton more this morning. 5 payments of $693. Okay, moving right along. All right, it's time to talk about fresh air